YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, and apparently I need to find out whether I know the Muffin Man. Because I'm playing a game against him. Yeah, I'm picking High Elves, what can I say? I'm boring, I like the same faction. Let's see. What kind of army do I want to do? Stupid thing wanting me to update my computer popping up. Anyway, yeah, so Mortal Empires is out today. By the time you're watching this, it'll be out, I think. But I am not playing it. Because I'm at work. I'll be playing it, This guy says he's played against me before. Great. He knows I stink. He's in on the secret. Let's just leave it at that. What's this stuff? I mean, does it really help to buff him in melee? Because he's terrible at melee. I mean, if he's in melee, then you got problems. We definitely want Raining and Fury. Show the Safri. Extra damage resistance while casting. I don't think we need the weakness to fire because I'm not going to be using any fire damage. Okay. Is he really that cheap? Oh no, there we go. We gotta put him on him. I was like, geez, man, this guy's terrible. Let's think about it, though. Fiery Convocation. Yeah, I mean, this could work. It could work. We're up against Skaven. They're going to be able to put summons all over us. So we'll have to be aware of that. Think about whether or not that's really where we want to be in life. So let's do just plenty of spearmen to get in the Skaven's way. These guys have decent defense. Let's think what we want to do. The Skaven are likely to have artillery, so I kind of like having Techless down here. Maybe a couple chariots. Skaven don't like chariots. Let's get a couple of silver helms. And while they're in Sea Guard, these guys can do decent in melee, so it'll be harder for them to put summons on them and be successful about it. If I put artillery, that's just more stuff I gotta guard, and I'm not sure I'm big on that. So let's see. Might not hurt us to have a noble who can do some work. Thielmar Steed. Target is hidden. Missile resistance. Probably don't need that. Get him a steed. And we can fit, wow, they capped units? That's crazy. You can only have 6 in an army. I had no idea they had thrown in the unit cap like that. Kind of stinks, to be honest, because it's going to limit the, we can just put one regular archer. Well, we could put an archer with light armor in there. It's better than nothing. If I could save just a smidge more money, I could get another Sea Guard, maybe? No, because we have to get a lot more. Let's just throw in this archer. Or do I want to buff my spearmen? Ah, the spearmen are going to die regardless, so... Sorry, spearmen, it's just the truth. I don't know if this will really work or not. I mean, I don't think Techless is the greatest pick versus Skaven, per se. He does have Doom Flock, which can be helpful. The net, which could help us with the Doom Wheel. That's actually what we'll have to save that for, just in case we run into it, and I actually probably do expect Doom Wheels. So we'll have to use the net and our cavalry to get a hold of the Doom Wheels. We pick Sea Guard because we want them to be able to be secondarily decent in melee. We've got cavalry and chariots. Hopefully we can disrupt the Skaven pretty well with them. There's a huge patch coming out with Mortal Empires, folks. I'll try and link to the blog, if you haven't seen it yet, to all the different things that are going to be patched. It looks like they've put together a pretty comprehensive patch. Let's see if I can micro it all. I'm going to put these guys on opposite flanks because I don't want to blob them up and make them easier to get. We have really good firepower. Our front line is garbage. That's pretty much all there is to that.
I am ready.
Oh, come on. Accidentally. This stupid thing. Leave me alone. If I wanted to update my computer, I'd do it. Okay. Let's see if I can play this right. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to have to play it. I'm going to have to see his army first to determine the answer to that. Say good luck, have fun. He's asking if summons are still glitched. Summons are still glitched. Okay, he does have a warp or a plague claw catapult over here. There is a doom claw and a warp lightning cannon. We're gonna get over here and immediately come put some hurt on these guys. Let's go over here and start ramming into his infantry with these chariots. Try and disrupt. Holy mackerel, what the heck happened to these guys? What was that? I don't know what happened, but those chariots just like melted. Like just died. Let's get group 1 over here. Yeah, my chariot's just like absolutely melted. Let's just get out of here. Come rear charge this stuff. Right here. Rear charge. Okay, killed a bunch of plague monks. I'm just gonna ignore his artillery for now. Go out here and get these guys. Doom wheel should be dead-ish. Focus on the clan rats. Yeah, the glitch has got my guy right here. That's frustrating. The summon glitch ruined my noble. I don't think he intended to do it that way, but he did. Should be able to kill a bunch of his archers. Alright. Fiery Convocation was a success. Let's get rid of the rest of these guys. Yeah, look at that, the summon unit. See how it just like pulled right... Yeah, I mean, he didn't mean to do that, but they're actually going to fix that glitch, which is nice. His Doom Wheel's back, but it's not a threat just yet. We're going to continue to just pummel. Get over here. He's trying to kill Teclis. Okay, Globadiers are dead. We can throw more spearmen over here. Let's just finish off his infantry and then we'll get his artillery. I don't like just ignoring his artillery per se, but at the same time, I think we can. Let's bring our silver helms through the line. Attaboy Teclis. Okay, Doom Wheel's gone. Let's get rid of this Clan Rat summon. How are those freaking Death Wind or Poison Wind guys not dead yet? Forgot I had this chariot back here. It's just been firing the whole time. There's some air micromanagement for you. Let's see if we can get rid of this assassin. And these guys dropped their attack there. That's supposed to also get patched out. Holy Tyrion, get out of there. Or Teclis. Teclis, get out of there, dummy. It's not the kind of fight you need, son. Get out of here and attack these guys. Let's get over here and attack. Seriously though, stay away from that guy. Yeah, that warp lightning's gonna hurt. I should have moved, but I didn't. Let's get over here. Let's regroup these guys, take out the slingers. Just leave the assassin in the dust. Let's get our Titanic chariots and our cavalry out of this fight. That assassin get hidden back here, I think? No, he's just coming back into the fight. Get back in that fight. I don't think he can entirely guard. I gotta hurry and get back in and pay attention to Teclis in case we don't get hit by a summon like we did earlier. Nope, we're safe for now. Our archers are paying pretty good dividends here. Just pull away from his spears over here. Perfect. Just ignore the slingers for now, they're not that big of a deal. See if we can get rid of the rest of his guys here. We'll end up sacrificing a few of our own, but since when has Air been opposed to... Oh, did I really just let my cavalry... No, they didn't die to the spears, they died to the... Just pull through there. What the heck are you doing, you Titanic dummies? Get over there. This has ended up being a lot closer than I'd like for it to be. Pull back and use your arrows. And then net here. Titanic chariots. Get back into the fight. You all pull back through here. I've had units that I could have brought back into the fight, so that's a huge mistake on my part. Okay, we've kind of fallen back. Kill that rat assassin. Get rid of these guys. I still can heal Tyrion a little bit. Or Tyrion, Teclis, my bad. Kill those globadiers. That plague claw catapult just needs to shut its face. That chariot got bogged down a little bit more than I would have liked. How are these freaking Deathwind guys not dead yet? Okay, some of our Sea Guard are out of ammo, so let's get in here. Teclis, seriously, son. When I give you a move order, like, I actually expect you to move away. It's incredible. You have like one little rat in your way.
They shall know fear.
Let's try and kill their lord. Heal up Teclis. Yeah, good. He's going to get caught in the net. Ha! I haven't paid attention to my chariot back here either. I've totally misused this chariot. Let's swing around and come back in and attach that warp lightning cannon. Alright, killed his lord. That should help finish things off. Though Teclis just took a bit of a beating there. Shut up that warp lightning cannon before it makes us lose the game. Chase down that rat assassin. There we go. Great game. Fun game. I made a lot of mistakes. Scabies. We'll call them scabies. Oh, just barely got the save. Yeah, I made some mistakes there, but Muffin Man played well too. His freaking artillery just pooped on me the whole match. And, you know, if I had better micro, if I could control things in multiple places at once a little better, then we probably could have done more about that. But in the end, like, our cavalry getting into his infantry line and crushing most of his infantry, did make it to where his artillery was going to have to pretty much carry the fight for him. Now, this Tyrannok chariot got some work done. 2 chevrons, 70 kills. This one was... It got melted. It must have been by the warp lightning cannons or something. I don't know what else would have done it. Maybe a spell. Got a Gracier. Maybe a spell from the Gracier. I'm not real familiar with Skaven magic, to be honest. I haven't done that good at keeping... Holy crap! Freak! It's like the 3rd time the stupid update things interrupt me, and I keep clicking, you know, leave me alone, and it just keeps coming back. Doom Wheel was completely dealt with, so that was good. That's one thing I'd say I did well, is we dealt with the Doom Wheel very well. And that's exactly what the net's for. The net just shuts down Doom Wheel, and that's how you have to use it. My opponent got that 1 summon on my noble, and he had asked me going into the battle whether or not the summons were still broken, so clearly he's not trying to abuse summons because it sounded like he was concerned about it. So he summoned it, they swarmed my noble and pretty much killed him, which was unfortunate, but you know, that should be fixed. Death Runners, this is kind of interesting. You had a couple Death Runners there. We're lucky that we limited them to not gaining a chevron. Their kills must have come on my spearmen. Spearmen are good in the sense that they have the shields and they can hold out for a while. You can see some of my Lothern Sea Guard managed to get a decent number of kills. His artillery really was what did probably the most damage to my Sea Guard. And you look here, yeah, I mean, lots of damage there. Let's check out my cavalry. I mean, both of them did respectably. They did damage to his infantry. I thought they were plague monks. They weren't plague monks. Yeah, some of them were actually. So it was a mix of plague monks and death runners. Look at that plague claw catapult. That's just vicious. This is what got my Sea Guard, I'm imagining, and infantry. So yeah, his artillery was absolutely vicious. But at the same time, I probably threw too many units at his artillery. Like, I lost this chariot going after his artillery. I got one of my cavalry badly damaged going after his artillery. I probably, like, could have just... I mean, since I was going to ignore his artillery anyway, I probably should have just ignored it longer and just focused on killing his army faster so that I had more left. So, in any case, yeah, look at all the kills that assassin got. That was pretty impressive, too. Fun battle. Appreciate Muffin Man. I do hope y'all enjoyed that one. I actually kind of want to... just go watch the replay so we can get some close-ups of a couple of the fun part here. So if you all don't mind indulging me, just check this out real quick. Let's go get some close-ups. What were these stupid things here? Gutter runners with poison? These guys were annoying. They're hard to catch. And then they just keep doing like little bits of annoying poison damage to you. That Plague Claw. I do not... Hey, wait, that Plague Claw? Here's what I think of the Plague Claw, folks.
This action does not have my consent.
That's right. That Plague Claw definitely doesn't have my consent. Speaking of, Karl Franz looks like he won the vote in terms of me playing an Empire campaign in Mortal Empires. Yeah, look at this. I mean, me running over here... Let's watch what happens here. Try and figure this out. Yeah, look at that. The Warp Lightning Cannon just fried one and got a direct hit on the other. So there was no spell involved. That was just an absolute massacre by the Warp Lightning Cannon. Holy cow. And then right here I had a charge order on his artillery and not his spearmen. So his spearmen didn't take hardly any damage, and my cavalry took a ton of damage. So I think that was a huge mistake here. One of two things should happen. One, I microed this better. Or two, I just left him alone because he had those spears back there. And Clan Rat spears, honestly, if I would have just charged him right, it probably wouldn't have done a lot. Look at that damage from the Plague Claw already on my Sea Guard. So definitely the Plague Claw is what got my Sea Guard. But look here, the archers ripped apart a Plague Monk already. What's he going to use over here? I didn't catch the spell in game. Just a rat explosion of some sort. Yeah, over here, though, the archer's doing some good damage to the Death Runners. That freaking cannon, man. Warp Lightning Cannons are brutal. That's also brutal right there. Silver Helm into the back of unarmored infantry. It's just going to be over very quickly. Yeah, here's that summon. And these guys are going to get fixed, but you see that? How there's no hit detection on the summon unit. So, look, they all get up here and they start getting a ton of hits regardless. So that's how it works. So unfortunately for me, the Storm Vermin, which has really good armor-piercing damage, just got up all over my noble. So unfortunate for me. Clan Rats are down, or the Ogres. And his main infantry line, not all that great per se. Let's watch this part. Here comes the fiery convocation. The Phoenix burning its way through the Skaven lines. That actually worked out very well for me, and then it was followed up with the rear charge here. So intense damage to the Skaven infantry on that flank. Followed up with the Silver Helms. Silver Helms are a great tool against Skaven. Woo! That Plague Claw, folks, that Plague Claw. It's doing its damage. These Storm Vermin are still chasing my Noble. Look, you can't even hardly get away from them. 38 speed, 78 speed. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, look at this. Doom Wheel thing just got absolutely stopped. And that's good, too, because this Doom Wheel could have caused a lot of damage had we not brought the net. I can't believe how long these Poison Wind Globadiers kept living. Like, I'd hit them already with a couple of charges, and they just, I pulled away thinking, surely they're dead. And they just weren't. And then this assassin racked up a bunch of kills on the spearman over here. So, yep, Doom Wheel gone. My Noble came back. Of course, I didn't notice him for quite a while. These Storm Vermin come charging in, but they're a summon unit that are slowly degenerating. And then they're also getting hit, so they're gone now. Skaven summons will still be a powerful tool, I think. Look at this, just standing in combat against the Silver Helms. I'm still kind of blown away by that. Man, those cannons. Look at them just massacring my cavalry. That's what I get, though. I didn't go stop them. I figured I could go without stopping them. We'll see whether or not that was a smart move. Obviously, it wasn't, once you see the kills in the end. And then, of course, I mismicroed this chariot, which could have done a lot of damage to his infantry earlier. See here where I charged the Clan Rat Spear, even with a depleted unit, and I actually clicked the charge order, it almost routs this thing. So if I would have charged that Clan Rat Spear properly over here, micromanagement got me over there. I was my own worst enemy. Stupid gutter runners. Die, fools. These guys don't die quite as quick as you'd think to archer fire because they're spread out. I'd have to look at them and see. They may have some physical resistance. They do, 30%. Good grief, yeah, that's why they last that long. No wonder they're so annoying. Yeah, right here he's just firing his Plague Claw catapult in this fight, and he doesn't have much to lose because he has two single entity units in here. So it's a great target for his Plague Claw, and he did well. We push back the gutter runners, so that's good. He's going to keep charging some regrouped infantry after me. Let's go see if I finally get any revenge. I still don't micro this well over here. The Titanic chariots did some work. This one did, but they could have done so much more for me. Look at that, just get stuck. It would have been way more effective for me to swing around and hit these guys in the back. And then my poor cavalry. I just bring them over here, forget about them, and they get blasted off their horses. Yep, that's what happens when you work for the HeirofCarthage. And then check this out over here too. How long I just let these guys get stuck on the artillery pieces. Yeah, and then look, they just drove right through them because of the, yeah, you gotta attack the artillery from behind. And right there you can see it's gonna do some damage. So finally get my Titanic chariot in here to try and shut this stuff down. Look at those things still firing at my unit as it regroups. They break it again. Look at Teclis going clutch over here. Using his net, using his fiery convocation, keeping himself well away from battle, which is where he belongs because he's terrible in combat. Keeps the assassin stuck here. My archer's gonna start firing. Yeah, the assassin doesn't have very good armor, I don't think. No, he doesn't. So he'll be somewhat vulnerable to the archer fire here. He may have missile resistance, I'm not sure, I haven't looked. Courage, no, physical resistance. That explains a lot. Otherwise they'd be super, even squishier than they are. So finally got my regrouped noble. Look at Teclis getting stuck in Poison Wind Globadiers over here. Actually getting himself beat up. Oh, it was trophy heads, no wonder. No wonder. I was like, how in the world did he get so beat up there? Queek's trophy heads. Or no, it's the assassin's trophy heads, my bad. Queek's not here. See that one little rat like get in the way of his horse too? Yeah, horses aren't very good at plowing stuff out of the way unless they're a lot heavier. There we go. One final net to keep the Skaven in their place. And then we get into the final battle here. Let's watch the Grey Seer and his netted vermin. The noble's gonna charge in here. Try and take out the Grey Seer. I can't even tell which one the Grey Seer is. I know my noble's supposed to be in here attacking, and then I've got my other infantry, but looks like some of these guys lost their attack orders too. That's a bug that's supposed to be fixed. Looks like Teclis actually gets in here and finishes off the Grey Seer. Way to go, Teclis. It's good to say that you actually accomplished something in today's battle. This Warp Lightning Cannon just about killed me there at the end too. I'm about half surprised it didn't. Looks like we had slightly more luck on this charge, albeit not a whole lot more. So the Tyrannok Chariot helped us finish the battle there against that. That was fun. It was a little bit more Pyrrhic than it should have been, I think, if I could have played a little smarter, but I do like his army pick. Quite honestly, Warpfire Throwers are a good pick against the elves. They force you to come forward. They do tremendous damage to Flying Lords. They do really good damage to cavalry. They even do good damage to infantry. You just can't go wrong with Warpfire or Warp Lightning cannons against the High Elves, in my opinion. They're a nuisance. I need to start finding better ways to deal with them. Maybe some hidden Illyrian Reavers or something to begin with. Hope you all enjoyed this one. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I'll see you all in another episode soon. Appreciate MSI sponsoring, and I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to subscribe so you can get more videos directed straight at you. HeirofCarthage signing out. See you next time.